I know it's about to say. Of course. All right.
Okay.
Oh, no. That's not part of this script. One time is enough. Okay, guys, let's get started. I think before we continue, I'm just going to do like a co-grace. So before, they already had a co-gray at the hospital. So before we end this today, I think the most important part is really coming. So, and you guys are dreading it, I know that, okay? So, but it's somewhat of a tradition, and we have really two traditions that we do in our program. Before we go to that, you have to understand that, you know, this event takes a lot of coordination and a lot of hard work by people that are associated with this program. And I think we cannot thank enough the people that did a lot of work behind the scenes very early in the morning and from, you know, several weeks ago. So last year it started with Christine and Earl opening their house and their property to us, right? And we had, you know, as people referred, probably one of the best graduations we've had, except of course this year, right? Okay, but I think really it set a tone that was very appropriate for the program that we are. So I think, you know, really thank you, Christine. Thank you, Earl, for doing what you did last year, but also this year. And we'll see next year. But the other thing that I'm going to tell you guys is really it takes a lot of effort to, you know, really organize this. And one person that's been really at the forefront of this and doing a lot of coordination is our own Julie. So Julie, thank you very much. And last but not least, in our program, it's a family affair. So I can tell you that, it's been going very smoothly, knock on wood, but we have our, audiovisual expert, Julie's son, Walker. Really, thank you very much. He specifically came today to St. Louis to do this, guys. Okay, so, all right.
And let us begin with our clinic. And as you know, all of you know, this is my baby, and my staff is my backbone. And so I'm just so proud of what we do in that clinic for people in this city. And the clinic staff does such a remarkable job. And they, I always say our patients are our best teachers. Well, I think the clinic staff is probably our next best teacher. And they care about you guys so much. And so Tiffany, Becky, Wanda can't be here because her mother fell. But they have worked so hard for this. So I don't want to take anything more away. This is all about them. And I'm so grateful for you, Becky, and for you, Tiffany, and for Wanda and all of our staff in the clinic.
Hey guys, how you doing? Scared? Don't be scared. So this year, this last year has been very trying with the pandemic for everyone. And working in the hospital is frontline at its best. So during the pandemic, this year's theme became superheroes. For us, you guys are our true superheroes. I know people think comic books and all of that, but for us, you guys have exemplified that for us. So, without further ado, we want to present to you our 2021 superheroes.
So we had the fun task of picking a superhero for each one of you. A lot of thought into this. I learned a lot because I'm not so educated on the Marvel and all that stuff. So I did a lot of reading, and we are going to have you come up one by one. This is very informal. We have a little parting gift for you, and then hopefully at the end we'll take a group picture of all the superheroes. Okay? All right. In no particular order.
Oh wow, nobody in order.
All right, first one.
Oh!
And I would like to say that all of these pictures were stolen by Tiffany.
You guys didn't make it easy for me, but it's okay, I got you.
We found some of your best looks. All right, so any thoughts on who Dr. Benny might be? Any ideas?
Batman.
Iron Man.
It's the only superhero channel. I know.
Captain America?
Oh! Why would you guess
How
that?
would you guess that?
I mean, like, he's a chief, he's always doing the right thing. I don't know. Even, no matter how bad things are, he always
Well,
he brings us together.
let's just find out.
There you
Captain
go.
America. The mantle of leadership falls naturally upon him. He is born to command, highly respected, long-term leader with extraordinary senses. He's polite, sweet-natured, and bulletproof. Also loved by his patients for being very agreeable. Yes, yes, sure, sure. And having the patience of a saint. As one patient stated, that doctor of mine, he sure is a good guy. I call him all the time and he never gets mad. Nicer to me than my wife. Say it out right now, Captain America. It is. You have a cape and a mask.
Oh my God!
These are our superheroes, so he can't be Captain America on his cape. He's Captain Mufanini.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Any guesses?
Wait. Who said it? Who said it?
Well, Black
I heard it. Black Widow. Why?
Widow there. Because she's Russian. Just say it. She scared me. What? I'm not the only one thinking yes.
Black Widow's personality is pretty consistent. She's resourceful, practical, doesn't back down, and usually finds relatively easy to get along with people once she's gotten to know them. Best superhero feature. Dressed to kill with those high heels that can be heard a mile away. Always letting her patients know she's on the way. Dr. Victoria.
It fits you.
Black Widow.
Oh my
Why you looking like this?
Where did you find that picture?
That's your Facebook picture.
That's your Facebook picture. I had to go steal it.
Dr. Strange.
I had to find the GQ. That was the only thing I could find. So who would you guys think that he was?
Black Panther.
Black Panther. Why?
Prince.
Black Panther. Patient quote. My doctor told me he's a prince. Wow. I didn't know princes did stuff like that. Black Panther is a skilled strategist who is proficient in science and physical training. Dr. Obadozi can be conniving and charming, like his superhero, as evident by his ability to avoid a single pre-operative surgery in the entire
Go Wakanda.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what would the prince at home say? Look, Baba.
Thank you guys.
Dr. Hamad. Any guess?
Mr. Fantastic.
Iron Man. Why?
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Iron Man, and known for being anonymous and creative. He is a collector and builder of gadgets and an expert with computer systems. Did you know Iron Man has multiple suits of armor, including one for land, swimming and diving, and space travel? He is currently developing an insulated suit that will help him survive the 8 months of snowy Wisconsin weather.
I'm on, not I'm on. You should walk into Green Bay like that.
Go on, and then we'll feel like that.
Thank you.
Any guess?
Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like something with cats.
Catwoman.
Captain Marvel.
Yes! Why? Why would you guess that? Captain Marvel. A force to be reckoned with, Captain Marvel is fast, energetic, and can transform herself into various forms of energy. She is one of the leaders of her superhero group. She is able to absorb attacks of energy, acting as a sponge, and then can return the energy and blast both positive and negative when need be. How much energy is needed to be chief president? Level 6. Color blend. She's like, wait till we get home. Dr. Tamar. Why you hiding? She's like, oh my God. Any guess?
Super Wonder Woman.
Who?
Finally, Wonder Woman. There goes that. This is the one that's nothing.
No?
Yeah, no one has a
Supergirl! Supergirl is a cousin of Superman and possesses the superpower of speed and strength. She is a natural-born counselor and reporter, sometimes a bit serious in nature, but always committed to the job at hand. Patient, July 2019. That doctor, what's her name? I don't know nothing about her. Where's Dr. Darling? Same patient, June 2021, with tears. Dr. Tamar, she's leaving? What am I gonna do without her? Supergirl. Thank you. Dr. Z. No. Dr. Dinnery. Any guess?
Wonder Woman?
Wonder Girl.
Wonder Woman is an Amazon princess with superhuman powers. She is a master scientist and strategist. Other skills include ESP, astral projection, telepathy, mental control of her body energy, and the ability to speak every language, including caveman, alien, and local St. Louis dialect of the internal medicine. Patient quote, "Look at you, doctor, trying to work and have a baby and do it all. You are amazing and still have time to listen to all my complaints."
Doctor Strange.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Why Spider-Man? Spider-Man. With great power, there must also come great responsibility. Spider-Man. Spider-Man is known as one of the most popular superheroes of all time. His spidey sense alerts him to danger. He uses agility and stealth to come to the rescue of his patients. Just don't expect him to always be quick on arrival. I'm on my way. Could mean 20 minutes or 4 days. No, he did not say he was on his way right now. Just a typical day for Dr. Contreras and his loyal patients at the internal medicine. Spider-Man. And last but certainly not least. Wait. Thor. Why Thor? Because he's a life and he is Thor. Thor is best known for being the physically strongest of the superheroes. He has an extended lifespan, keen sense of hearing, can fly at supersonic speed, and travel through time. Thor is also known for his vortex breath. He can talk and talk and talk and create the most powerful winds. And his two mystical ghosts which guide his chariots every move. Oh, the things we learned about our residents. We won't tell the rest, but he knows. Without further ado, Dr. Ahmad is
Oh my God. Where's my hammer? Thank you.
So you had to go switch clothes so you can match.
I did. I tried. That's what I'm accustomed to. I actually did mask fitting before I came here. Alright.
If we can, before we guys move forward, can we get all our superheroes up here?
Yeah. Should we get all the clinics down? Oh, okay, I'll get that first.
Actually, take a step this way.
Hey, Prince. Usually it was Prince, can you get out of the photo?
Okay.
Which way?
See the caves?
Okay. Let's turn around.
And maybe look back, like this.
Actually, I can't see all of it. So just look straight toward the wall. There we go. Okay, look over your shoulders.
Oh, that's cute too then. Hands up.
Okay. Turn around. Look at me. Here we go. Now a superhero pose.
Oh my God.
Don't, I want to see.